Well, it is that time of the week again for Freddy's Power Rankings. Lots to go through. Brad Fittler's alongside me in the studio. Hello, Brad.
Power.
Power, and plenty of it.
Ching, ching.
How good. Are you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah,
We're going,
go.
as always, going your teams
Righto.
first. Starting in 10th position after 6 rounds of the competition, the Newcastle Knights. They've dropped from 7th. Ahead of them, the Canberra Raiders. They stay in 9th spot. Why?
Don't mind the Raiders at the moment. A couple of, a back-to-back wins on the back of some maiden seasons been really strong there. And I think a lot of their stars are sort of aiming up at the moment. The Leipana, the little, what do we call them? The little couple.
A little combination.
Yeah, a little combo.
Bromance.
Yeah. They're doing well. So, yeah, and the thing I like about the Raiders is they attack. You know, they've got a really different style of attack and they back themselves. And I think there's good things in the near future for them.
Silenced a few critics at the weekend against the Eels. Now returning and having a look, as you can see, going from Newcastle and Canberra. Above them, the Broncos. They have jumped from outside of your top 10 in the power rankings to 8th. The Roosters, well, they've slipped up. They've dropped down to 7th spot from 6th. The Melbourne Storm gone from 10th up to 6th. And the South Sydney Rabbitohs gone from 8 to 5. They are looking ominous and recently did the job on the Roosters.
Did a great job on the Roosters. Sam Burgess is back this week. Cam Murray goes onto an extended bench. So you've got to say things are looking pretty bright. What I like about the Rabbitohs, they've only lost one game in the last month. That was against the Dragons. And they actually came late in the game and nearly nabbed them, nearly got the result. So once again, they're playing their own style. When they get to the line, they're not going that good. But outside that, they just look dangerous across the park. The Burgess boys, there's no errors in them anymore. They just look like they're built full of confidence. They're enjoying each other's company out there, so they're good to watch.
One of the big movers in your power rankings, Brad, the Warriors. They have now dropped to 4th from 1st after their first loss of the season. You've got the Dragons coming up this weekend, but the Panthers from 4th to 3rd, and they are sitting in 2nd at the moment, 5-1 to start 2018.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, they really changed the way they defended. They went up and played the Cowboys and really took it to the Cowboys. And since then, they've been a different footy team. I think less reliant on a lot of thinking and set plays and more on just getting off their line, being aggressive and just beating the other team, you know, at all the important areas. Just, you know, aggression and running harder. And then on top of that, you've got blokes like James Maloney who's doing a wonderful job and showing a bit of class. No Josh Mansour this week. Dallin Watene to Lesniak. He'll be back. I thought Corey Harawira-Naira did a great job last week as well, and him and Isaiah Yeo will really hold that right-hand side and be nice and strong. They'll be big and physical, so it'll be interesting how they go against Cronulla, where they might have a bit of speed on the edge. So we'll see how that pans out. But at the moment, I really like the way they're playing. All
right, the Panthers gone from 4th to 3rd. The next mover, the Tigers, they were in 3rd.
Tigers.
They go up to 2nd, and boy, oh boy, I mean, we know they've been playing some good footy, but that was a show, particularly that first half against Manly.
They had a bit of magic energy dust before the game, and it definitely worked. I mean, they were leading 26-0 at half-time. Incredible. They just got down there and just never took the foot off the throat the whole day. You know, whether it was Luke Brooks going one side, Benji the other side, restarts. I think they had 4 restarts in the first half. And then Brooks, just the way he's playing, the confidence, running the ball. Same with Benji, come up with 2 tries. Although the second try was absolutely vintage. Benji, take it back about 10 years. Showed some young legs there, but across the park, they're working hard for each other.
How good. So the Tigers, they sit in 2nd after being 3rd last week. But the big mover goes up to number 1 from number 2, the Dragons. They've been promoted. And Brad, hard to argue with it, is it, when you look at their form, unbeaten to start the year, and they'd be sizing up the Warriors this weekend too.
Yes, that's right. It was a shame the Warriors lost. Would have been 2 teams, 6-0. The start of the season would have been a great battle over there at Mount Smart Stadium. I think more from the point, they were good, the Dragons, against Cronulla. I think Cronulla fell over in front of them. And there was a chance there where, I think it was Valentine Holmes, come within a finger of, you know, nearly getting close to the Dragons and would have put them under a lot of pressure. But at the moment, across the park, they're pretty faultless, the Dragons, working hard. They're all scoring tries. They're all dangerous. So it'll be a really good game, I think, against the Warriors, who are, you know, at their best, or if you take away last week, playing a very similar style of footy.
All right, you like what the Dragons are doing, and one player in particular as we have a look at Freddy's player power rankings.
Here we
It
go.
is a Dragon who clings on to his spot in the top 10. Tarek Sims, he slid from second, but he's still there.
Fighting for his spot.
Doing very well. He's got some competition. Raymond Faitala Mariner in the doggies win over the weekend. He caught your eye, Brad.
Yeah, well, he's been the biggest dog in the kennel so far. He's killed him. He's slayed him from round one. He's been the real go-to player, and they just haven't worked out a way to go to him more and in better positions, or he would have scored a lot more tries. And he's just dangerous every time he touches the ball, and he was just too good for the Cowboys on the weekend. So enjoying watching him play.
Look, we were there, as mentioned, to see the Tigers do what they did at Rookie on Sunday afternoon. But the key to the victory, one Ronnie Palmer and that magic dust.
The magic dust. How good was it? He said they needed energy. There's no doubt when you look at the stats around Manly and at Lotto Land, it's incredible. And their fast starts at Lotto Land.
Yep.
And, you know, he said, we need some energy, we need to start with energy, and he's pulled out some confetti and, you know, it gave them energy, and Andrew Johns ran for the hills. So, well done to Ronnie, and good on the lads for embracing it.
Yeah, go the Tigers. Was it 2003 the last time they'd won at Brookie, the West Tigers?
Mate, Ben Madaleno had won one game in 16.
Wow, at Manly. Unbelievable.
Playing against Manly in general.
Oh, really?
There'd only 14. There was 3 players that had won a game at Brookvale, at Lotto Land.
Lotto Land, get it right.
3 players. Wow.
And Manly had won their last 7 there. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue on those player power rankings in Freddie's eyes. In 7th spot this week, Aiden Caesar moves up from 9th. Again, crucial for the Raiders as they won another game. Nelson Asafa Solomona in the 10 for when he wasn't last week.
He's a beast.
He is a scary human being.
He is a beast.
Damien Cook. He's made your top 5, the Bunnies number 9, looking very good and big talking point leading into the Origin series, Brad.
Tore the Roosters apart on the back of some really good go forward by the likes of Burgesses and all of them actually. They were fantastic, South Sydney. They just ran hard, and I've never seen the Roosters open up through the middle so much. And once that, once they got a sniff, Damien Cook, he's just so fast through the middle. He's been tearing sides apart. You can only imagine as they get better, South Sydney, and I can't see why they shouldn't. They look, they're all big and strong, and they're sort of finding their game plan with a new coach. He is just destroying teams. So, number 5, worthy number 5.
You've only got 2 players that were there last week that featured in this week's top 10 player power rankings. Luke Brooks gets a start at number 4. Great performance for the Tigers over Manly. And Jack DeBellin, another Dragon there, and Brad, deservedly so the way he's going.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. His selection's been great, just when to run, when to pass. He's forcing errors with his defence. He's, chasing on the inside to support his teammates and cover their inside. And just everything he's doing at the moment is just some real quality come from Jack DeBellin at the moment.
Bang. You're happy?
Bang.
You're happy with Jack?
And scoring tries.
He sure is.
Second try, I think.
You're very happy with Jack. You're very happy with James as well. Yes, Jimmy Maloney. He's at number 2 position, leading the Panthers to their 5th win of 2018. But number 1, you can't go past this guy, Benji Marshall, winding back the clock, and he's just been in outstanding form.
Absolutely. 2 tries on the weekend. The second was a classic. He lined up his back row. He got the ball, snuck in behind someone, and just right-footed him, duck under try. That was what happens when you get older. You sort of lose the confidence. You don't think you quite have the speed to do what you did when you were a kid. And when he does that, you just know he's as confident as he's going to get. He's on fire. He's got about 2 or 3 restarts alone, setting up tries, and just allowing Luke Brooks to just allow him to play. Benji's just, whenever the game needs to slow down or whatever the team needs, Benji seems to be coming up with that answer, which allows Luke Brooks a bit of freedom. So, pretty good to watch them play at the moment.
Absolutely.
Quite enjoyable.
Do you think Benji will play for New Zealand again?
New Zealand?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He'd want to.
Well, they should pick him.
If you're going on form,
you couldn't imagine why they wouldn't pick him.
Yeah. Loving seeing what he's doing.
Yeah, him and Sean Johnson are pretty dangerous.
Would be good, wouldn't it? All right, thank you, Brad. Power rankings for both the players and the teams.
Boom.
Plenty of power coming your way from Brad Fittler. They are his rankings after 6 rounds of the comp.